Welcome to episode 6 of A Week in the Life of an FSY Counselor. I went straight from a week in Provo to College Station for a session at Texas A&M. This was my first time in Texas, and the humidity got to me, but the youth made this week so great. Saturday started with a rush from BYU to get on a bus, then a train, then a tram, to the airport. At the airport, I met my epic co-Reed. We got on the plane around 3 p.m. Utah time and landed in Texas around 7 p.m. Texas time. About an hour later, we had a 2-hour bus ride from the airport to campus. The second I got off the bus, I felt the humidity. My roommate Macy and I got settled, and she got me a midnight taco, which was a great way to end the day. Sunday started with us not knowing what to do with our hair. We headed to church where we about tripled the size of the YSA ward. They had a whole gluten-free sacrament tray for me, which was awesome. We had to linger longer after and then headed back to campus. I relaxed for a bit until dinner. Then some friends and I found a Starbucks in our dorm and played some Jackbox. We then had a very long hike to staff meeting, a walk we'd have to repeat countless times during the week. Staff meeting and everything after was great. Then it was time for bed. Monday started with breakfast before heading to staff meeting. We had to keep strict child-to-adult ratios during the week, so we had the ministering counselors to help us out. Macy and I chilled a bit before it was time for check-in. This week had the 4th of July, so weren't these wristbands just darling? Check-in was great, and we were pleasantly surprised by the politeness of these kids. We went back to the dorms to meet the kids and, of course, crush the counselor dance. Then it was time for dinner. I left dinner early to go do sound check for my musical number. I sang Look into Christ again this week, and the full video is on YouTube and Instagram. Then I went upstairs for a quote-unquote break to maintain ratios. Home evening games were a total blast, and then we headed back to the dorms. I didn't vlog on Tuesday until devotional, which had a terrifying but awesome object lesson. Then I had another quote-unquote break during classes and saw this kid's awesome shirt. We then headed to lunch, but then right back to the stadium. After AC meeting, I needed a nap. I saw my kids again at dinner, where one of them dipped his Rice Krispie in soda. Then we had banner and cheer prep. The dance was super fun. I loved having it indoors for the first time in a while. Then we went back to the dorms and to bed. Head to part 2 to see the last 3 days of camp, including what happened to me on Friday and getting back to Utah. The full vlog is also available now on my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy. Bye!